This is from Chewy. I've ordered from them a lot recently since we got Napoleon in September because it's so hard to find stuff for small pets at stores. So when we wanted to fit their cage with new things for chinchillas, we bought a lot from them. Now this was actually, I've been looking to get a new food for the chinchillas, like a better brand, and the kind they sell at Walmart is in little 3-pound bags and it goes pretty quickly, so I wanted to get more, something bigger. So I got a 25-pound bag. Oh no, there's a cut in it. That was my fault. Okay, so I got these 2 lava wedges. They love these. The boys gobble these up. I already actually bought 4 of them pretty recently and they already demolished 1.5 and part of a third, so they like to climb on them and chew them. And then this was a big hit when we got Napoleon. I got them one of these and they ate like all the wooden pieces in 2 days and the pumice stone in like 3 or 4, so it's hard for me to find toys that last a long time, but I really like the pumice because it's super good for filing down their teeth, and I'm really paranoid about their teeth getting on because I have like genetic problems. And this we got for the guinea pigs. It's a salt and mineral wheel lick. They used to carry like a cheap brand at Walmart and Roxy, and Nevaeh and I loved their little salt licks, but they stopped carrying them and it was hard for us to track them down online. So these are actually like a lot thicker, but I read the reviews and they seem to be really popular. And then this is the 25-pound bag of chinchilla food. And price-wise, it wasn't that much more money than buying the same weight at Walmart. Like if I combined all those little bags that are usually around $6. So this is a pretty good deal, and this was the brand of research that people said was really good for the meat. And I hope they like it. And something I usually do, even if I'm not using the toys yet, is I will take them out of their packaging so that they store better. Hey, is this your toy? Oh, it's too dark to see. Can you turn on that lamp back there? Look, it's your toy. Look. What? You're gonna use your toy? You were using it before I came in here. Oh, look. Napoleon, it's your toy. You gonna climb back on Mom? Are you gonna climb back on Mom? That was really cute. Are you gonna cuddle with Mom? Oh, that's nice. Aww. Napoleon. Where are you going?
Little boy. What are you doing?
Officer Koala.
What are you doing, buddy? Look at that sweet face. You're a good boy.
You gonna say hi to Mom again? Yeah? Oh, hello. May I have a cuddle? Well, that's romantic. That's romantic. Yeah. So, because of the new Yule Ball dolls, we have to rearrange. So there's a bunch of them over here. while we're at it, we're gonna dust this shelf.
So I forgot to mention that we got Yule Ball, Hermione and Harry on Amazon's website when we were ordering something for a friend's birthday gift to get the free shipping. So Harry was like around $8-9 and Hermione was around 14. I never included them in official haul, but that's part of why we decided to reorganize the shelf.
So the way that we find really effective dust is use a makeup brush now instead of damp cloths, which we used to use. Obviously for like the stands, if they weren't just done, they'd need to be dusted.
I kind of accidentally re-wiped all of them without thinking.
This was honestly such a super frustrating process because my dad hung up these shelves when he was sick and he did a really poor job of putting the holes in and leveling things off. So the shelves are a little bit crooked just because of the nature of how messed up it all is. So there was a lot of swearing and anger, but I'm glad that it all worked out and Colleen loved how the shelf
It's
looked.
good though that you made it with growing room because I definitely want to get the ones I'm missing. And if I manage to get Hagrid, he'll have to go on that lower shelf.
Yeah. So up there we have some of the shorties. We moved the lunch boxes up top there for now because we want to have growing room when Colleen gets some of the other Harry Potter dolls, which is why we haven't done a collection. And then this middle shelf here, for now, the Magical Powers dolls have a bunch of accessories to kind of fill in space because they won't fit up there. The mirror of your set is too tall and pointy. On the crooked shelf here is where the ones that are too tall really to fit anywhere else go. I mean, these guys and Hermione could fit up there, but the others are a little too tall.
But
And the car is down there with the other Harry and Hermione.
what I'm thinking is, eventually when I get some more dolls, I'll put away the Magical Powers accessories. I mean, I've literally had them out for over a decade now, so that's fine. I'll put away my Magical Powers accessories and just move the 2 dolls up with the other short dolls.
I got this amazing pad of Hello Kitty paper on eBay since we're stuck at home and you know, we often have a lot of free time, although Colleen is working from home now and I'm still going to work, but we do have a lot of downtime. I've been trying to, like, if I'm spending money on frivolities, I've been trying to spend it on things to keep me busy, and I found these stickers at Walmart when Colleen was getting a card while we were out grocery shopping, and I loved them. I love all things Hello Kitty, and I thought, oh, I can make a backdrop out of these stickers and some leftover Hello Kitty contact paper I have from doing those shelves a few years ago. But I realized when I got home and I laid out my contact paper that I barely had any left, and so the next time we were at Walmart doing like our essential shopping, I looked and they didn't have any kinds of like Hello Kitty paper, wrapping paper, anything like that. And even in the party section, they didn't have any Hello Kitty stuff because I would have gotten things like this, like I got for LOL, because I'm going to make a background for them. So I decided to kind of browse on eBay, and I wasn't honestly expecting to find anything, and then I found this amazing pad of 150 sheets of Hello Kitty paper, which my heart, it melts. I love it. It's like classic Hello Kitty. It was a pretty good deal. It was about $21. That's because 12 of it was the shipping because it was expedited. Normally when I go to Michael's and I buy the packs of 48, I get them on sale, so I'll end up getting 3 for about that same price, and they have like 48 sheets each, so if you do the math, this is about the size of 3 of them. It actually has more than that. It's about 6 sheets more, so I definitely thought it was worth the value, especially because it's Hello Kitty, and anything that's like specially branded is usually going to cost more. And so I'm going to mix this with my stickers and my leftover contact paper, and I'm not going to like use these all right away because that would be an excessive number of backdrops, but it's nice to have so many options. There's like circus themed ones and clown themed ones, family ones, gardening ones, like fall ones, rain and like weather themed ones. So we have plenty of ideas for what we're going to use, and I can't wait to crack it open. So I have quite a few backdrops to share because I've been spending a lot of time making them. So this, I made a few out of the Hello Kitty background. This is like a gardening themed one. And I also put some stickers that I got from Hello Kitty sticker sheet. This pad's interesting because there's about 3 of each pattern, like 3 pages of each pattern. I had to kind of go about it a little bit differently because there's usually 4 or 5 that are similar in theme. A really cute one. This is like a weather themed one. It's adorable. We have the rest of Colleen's Harry Potter calendars. So these ones are interesting because they don't have any repeating sheets because obviously they were a calendar.
This was my Order of the Phoenix calendar. Not sure what year it was from.
And then on the back here, we have another one.
My Half-Blood Prince calendar.
I tried to keep like the darker images, like more on the edges or up top, because when you're photographing dolls, they look better against brighter backdrops rather than black.
This is one of my World of Harry Potter calendars.
Yeah, this one had skinnier pages, so I had to get creative, and I have like, these 2 things are actually the fronts of calendars, because I saved those as well. And then this was one of the ones that had like a huge page but small pictures. So you can see I cut around the extra and did stacks of 3 pictures. And there was actually, it was a 16-month calendar, so I got lucky. I wouldn't have been able to do it this way. And then I took, next to, there was like another section below it where they had like little small pictures of each character, so I took some of the best ones and put them here to make it wide enough. And then the last backdrop here.
This is another World of Harry Potter one, I believe.
Yeah, you can tell it's got like different scenes from different movies. And then
also the World of Harry Potter. And I've actually already used this one, because I used this area for my Hogwarts Heroes dolls. This one for a thumbnail we were doing. And, oh, the other ones I used already were, I put back downstairs because they're ones she already made.
Colleen's favorite foam lens skipper's head rolled off in storage, so this is just a clip of me patching her neck. I meant to do it like a long time before this, but I finally got around to doing it, and you'll see kind of towards the end of the vlog when she's all back together. I even redid her hair. I do have a tutorial on repairing necks this way. If you're interested, you can check out my tips and tutorials playlist.
look at Penelope. Look at the mama. Look at her. You're a good girl. Look at the lunch. Look at the lunch.
You're so cute.
Look at the footsies. And that little white belly. Oh, you're so cute, darling. I love you. I love you. Oh, yes. Yes, you're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Minnie Myers. You're gorgeous. I have been ensconced in LOL research for the past few days. I worked on this a few months ago, and then I kind of worked on it a little while after that. I've been coming back to it, and I finally got through just about all of my main research, and I've been working on pets. And, you know, people think that I'm born with a lot of doll knowledge, but the truth is I just spend a lot of time researching and creating my own guides, and I'm really tenacious. It's one of those things where I get hung up on small details, like what the box dates are and stuff. And so I've been doing a lot of research into the Biggie pets, which, if you're not an LOL person, they're like these large piggy bank pets that you could wear as a backpack. They came with 3 smaller pets that were more LOL sized. Now, I was trying to figure out if the pets were sold randomly or if they were designated for each larger piggy bank pet, and as you can see in the stock photos, they are, but they're not in like the families. So I have this other list that I wrote by the family. So there's like Dalmatian, and she has 2 corresponding pets, and same with like Hop Hop, she has 3 corresponding pets, but they're not marketed that way because they want you to buy all of them so you collect them. So I was trying to figure out if the surprise pets, you can see there's like boxes with question marks, were randomized or the same. So I like dug around on Amazon reviews, I looked on eBay, and I was able to confirm that they are random. So then I had to figure out which ones were sold for wave 1 and wave 2. So this is what my research looks like, and the whole whiteboard was actually covered in different notes for a while. But yeah, I then had to track down pictures of all of them because like this is my hamster page because I'm organizing them by pet type for identification. So it's a lot of work but fun.
So I'm working on retaking this old thumbnail photo. I mean, it's set on my carpet and it's really plain and boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the outfits on dolls. Then when I'm done, it'll look a lot better. So I decided to dress some dolls and stand them against this background. And because a lot of the dolls are going to be dressed in blue or yellow, I think it'll look really good. It won't look good against all of them, but it'll look good against the majority, so it'll look pretty. And then what I did is I put my doll dressing station like right here. Take off a pair of shoes that I'm done with and put them in there. And if I take off an outfit I'm done with it and put it in there. And I already set up a backdrop when I reshoot American Girl photos or just shoot new ones. I put the coin jars behind the backdrop because otherwise the dolls kind of like tip the backdrop. And then I knew I was going to be changing some hair accessories, so I just brought up the styling head to make it easier. And I brought up the jewelry box mostly because it has studs. And then this is the box where we keep the earrings we make for character dolls. It's like Julie and Ivy's earrings are in here, and these are some of the Girl of the Years. And because I'm taking off Isabel's earrings, they're going to go back in here, so I brought that up. And these are just miscellaneous, truly me, Girl of Today type earrings. They used to all be in this one box, but they obviously overran the space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dress the dolls 1 or 2 at a time and stand them right up against the backdrop. So my plan to move them to the backdrop 1 at a time sort of didn't work because I was running low on interesting earring studs. And at some point I had like multiple dolls out, but then I started figuring out what order I wanted them on and getting out different ones accordingly. It's hard getting Keisha and Biddy to sit. But yeah, I think this backdrop worked really well.
This is a clip of me mending Party Sasha's outfit. When we were redoing the line photo, we noticed her jumpsuit had some holes, so I was just sewing it up in this clip.
Look at that, we got Piper in Mummy's bed. Yes, Mum's allergic to Piper, aren't
I am
you?
allergic to Piper.
She breaks you out in hives. Yes, because she's got this nice shaggy fur.
I want to hold
Like
Piper.
little Gandalf.
I want to hold
So
you,
we brought
Piper.
her over here to keep Andy company. Andy and Oliver got in a massive fighting match yesterday.
Oh.
And it was all instigated by Oliver, so he was really cranky. So I wasn't sure if he would be receptive to Piper, but he doesn't care. And Piper doesn't care about Andy. No, you don't.
He's like purring. It's like really sweet. Such a sweet fellow.
Yeah, we should put you box before you pee on my bed. Okay?
Well, to finish my Hello Kitty pad. So what I've done is I have grouped together sheets of 12 that look good together. So like this is a magician themed group of papers. This is kind of like nautical, circus, you get the idea. I have them all paper clipped, and I didn't actually use the entire pad. You can see that I still have about that much. So some of them are just, because there was 3 sheets for every
pattern. I have a few left over from some of the backdrops I made, and then a few plainer ones that maybe just say Hello Kitty or are pretty plain like this. I'll make another backdrop, but I'm probably just going to keep these for other projects. And then I have boxes. I have 4 boxes. I got these when I did my grocery shopping today. Also, finally was able to get 2 rolls of this taller contact paper, and I got some more tape and glue because I figured I would need it. And this paper photographs so well because I already made 1 box worth of Hello Kitty background paper, and it worked so well, and Colleen and I were really excited to make more, so that's why I'm kind of demolishing the majority of this pad. But so I have additional backdrops to show you guys because I finished the Hello Kitty pad, and I also went through and used just about all my Bratz posters I had in storage. So this is one of them. I tried to use the ones that had like real photography, but I ran out of them, and I had duplicated posters for my first edition and Express Yasmin dolls. And then the other side, this is one that I've been wanting to make for a while because we knew we needed it for something. So I have the rest of my little Bratz posters, but I wanted to have my kids posters because we wanted to reshoot my kids collection thumbnail from a few years ago, because it was just like really poorly done. I just took a picture of them on the shelves. And then I also threw my Moxie Girls posters on here. I even robbed the one that was behind my dolls on display. So the Hello Kitty one, so this is like a fall themed Hello Kitty one. One of my favorites is like Hello Kitty's family. There's this really cute portrait wall. Then we have musical Hello Kitty. It's like the magic magician themed one. This one's really cool.
I've used this a couple times already.
I call it classic Hello Kitty, which we've used. This is like nautical Hello Kitty, which this has gotten used several times already with like Monster High fashions. And it's my like zoo themed Hello Kitty one, and I put some of my stickers that I had from that pad to fill in the empty space. The reverse side is Circus Hello Kitty, which would be great for Freak Do Chic if I ever complete that line. So the girls got their first baths. And by girls, I mean Piper, Penelope, Scrubby, Phoebe back there, and Winnie and Poppy. This was their first bath here. Now, obviously Piper and Penelope and Phoebe were bathed regularly at their old home. They were very well taken care of. I don't know about Winnie and Poppy. They were pretty well behaved though.
Piper, you was a good girl.
No one was terrible. Everyone was pretty well behaved. Wasn't he?
I expected Phoebe to be, or forced to be reckoned with, to be honest, but she was good.
Penelope, I wasn't sure on. It could have gone either way, 'cause she's really good about having her nails trimmed. She's the best about having her nails trimmed. Oh, and we also trimmed Poppy and Winnie's nails because they looked like they needed it. Winnie's were pretty long in the back.
We just trimmed everybody else's like a week ago, so, oh, what are you doing, Piper?
Are we having a nice time outside? Look, we have 2 huge playpens that are connected for us. Oh, Winnie and Poppy seem okay.
Yeah, they seem to like it.
I think they feel safer too in the bigger groups.
Yeah, in a herd. Because ours usually aren't this active outside. Also, they always feel safer when we're out here with them.
Is that your special treat, Bobo?
Are you eating a nice treat? Yeah? Do you like your treat? Oh, look at that. Why'd you tip your igloo? Why'd you tip that? Mom just cleaned you out today, and that's how you treat it? Make a mess?
Popo. The supplies you're gonna need are scissors, some kind of a marker. I have an X-Acto blade, a ruler, a cutting board, and then your bags. So for my purposes, I have a ton of these standard sized Ziplocs because when I started collecting dolls, I decided to keep all their outfits in Ziplocs, but the problem is that a lot of their clothes are way too tiny for these big bags, and rather than waste them and put
put all these aside and not use them or throw them out, I decided to make them into the smaller size snack bags. So I have a sample here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lay the bag that you want this one to be the size of on top, line it up pretty well, and then make dots at the corners so you can see kind of the outline of where the bag is gonna be. Now you can take scissors and cut along those lines, but because my scissors aren't very sharp, I'm gonna use an X-Acto blade. Now you're not gonna be able to cut through the that zipper easily with the X-Acto blade, so I just leave it like that for now. And I don't recommend doing this with the bags that have the sliders. It's not gonna work out very well. So just a standard Ziploc. And then I'm going to trim off the top and then throw away the extra. So then the next thing you're gonna need, you can do this with an iron or you can do this with a flat iron. I don't really have an iron. So you're gonna need some kind of like wax or parchment paper. So this is like safe to go in the oven so it can withstand heat. And I have my flat iron here. It's already heated up. Keep it on the lowest setting. So what you're gonna do basically is you're going to melt the edges of the bag to seal it shut, because that's basically how they get it sealed shut. So I have a little piece of parchment paper that I cut to be roughly the size of the bag, but a little bit smaller because I don't want the entire thing to be covered in this or it won't seal. So if you're just doing it, this is really handy, but I can actually do it without this middle piece now. So I'm gonna line it up and you're gonna see there's a little bit of Ziploc on the outside showing. Then I'm gonna put it in this folded piece and I can see through it. I can see where the bag is. I'm gonna take my flat iron and I'm gonna place it and I'm gonna move pretty quickly across the bottom. And I'm gonna do that twice. And you're gonna wanna let your tool heat up enough, because if you try to like do it right away before it's heated up, it's not gonna seal right. I can tell that it's sealed. So I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. Now, I'm gonna show how you can do it without this too. I'm gonna take that middle piece out. Now bear in mind that if you don't have a piece of parchment paper in the middle, if I were to take this and run it over the whole bag, you would seal the whole bag shut. So I'm gonna just, I can see right through it, I can see my line. I'm gonna put my plate down and go right to the zipper. And then on the other side of the zipper, I'm gonna clamp for 2 seconds to kind of seal that part of the zipper shut. I'm gonna stick my hand in. And I'm gonna apply like light pressure just to make sure that it's all sealed. And I can see I missed this little piece of the zipper, so I'm just gonna go back. So yeah, I always recommend just kind of testing with your hands and lightly pressing. You can see it's all set, and now it's the perfect size for my little doll clothes.
So we're working on resizing Ziplocs on our doll clothes drawers. Before I start this drawer, which as you can see, the clothesline comes right up to the top, I'm gonna see afterwards how much less full this looks when we put things in more appropriately sized bags. Like, this probably doesn't need a bag this size. It can probably have like a snack bag. There's like probably 100 things in here like this. Why we're doing this is because we plan on continuing to buy doll clothes whenever possible. The flea market season just started again, and this drawer is getting full.
Okay, so we finished going through this drawer, and Colleen says it's not that much different than it was before.
I said that if this was like a water level, part of it is that, so before they were in the drawer, so they had to be like packed down more just to fit. So if you pack them down more, there is quite a big difference.
There is definitely.
But when you first throw it in, everything is just kind of jumbled and not like pressed down. It doesn't look very different, but if this was a water level like a pool, this is like a good level, whereas before it was like, verging on spilling out.
Look, I've got a little fairy helper.
This is cute.
Picking on Poppy, so I took her out. And she's just sitting here while we do things. Isn't cute? Isn't she, Penelope?
So these are all the bags we have to check for like bag size, and these are all the ones that we've gone through, and if they needed a smaller bag or a bigger bag, which in most cases we're in like bags that were way too big, like this. it doesn't need anything bigger than a snack bag.
And I have a huge pile of Ziplocs that I'm going to be trimming down to size. That's my garbage pile.
Say hello,
Penelope.
That's a Penelope.
Look, oh, so cute.
I love Penelope.
Just sitting here. She's being a nice lady, kids.
She's a very nice lady.
Being nasty.
Phoebe and Winnie are sleeping in the hay together. Can't really see Winnie's face, but that's Winnie. And that's Phoebe. Can't really see her face either. That's Poppy. She's still skittish.
Lila.
Piper. And Nyla. Hi, Lala. Nice Lala. Boys. Nice boys. You're so cute. My sweet little boys.
So Miss Anne is back in one piece, and I also crimped her hair. She did have some residual crimps left even after another boil wash, but I decided since Colleen got a fashion party skipper and I wanted to crimp her hair that I would just do Anne at the same time, and I think it turned out really well. I wouldn't have like ordinarily crimped all of her hair because she has so much of it, like you can see it's enormous, but because so many of the factory crimps were still left, I thought it would be weird to have really crisp ones on the perimeter and then like not as crisp ones in the middle.
But I think what's really cool about it is because these crimps are like pressed together nice and tight, I actually feel like her hair looks a lot more controlled than it did before.
Yeah, I basically think like with the way I crimp hair anyways, with the product I use is the heat protectant, like their hair will stay really shiny and clumped together even in storage, but it's not like hard. I don't like hardness in doll hair. Like it's still soft when you touch it. It's just, it holds together nicely. It's kind of like if you have curly hair and like you put a really nice product in it that keeps it shiny and frizz-free, but it's not like a crunchy mousse. So
she's one of my favorite dolls of all time.
Everyone, so I'm going to end this episode of Dolly Diaries because it's really long. I'm sorry it took me so long to film this. We've been doing a lot of kind of boring repetitive stuff, so I hope you understand. And until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.